The story kicks off with a mysterious man waking up and opening his bedroom window. A strong gust of wind blows in, rustling the pages of an old book lying nearby. One photo slips out, a snapshot of 3 high school students. 2 of them are boys, one calm and quiet, the other seems like the athletic, protective type. And there's a girl in the middle, but her identity is still a mystery for now. This photo sparks a wave of memories in the man, taking us all the way back to the year 2006 to 18 years ago, when he was still a high school student. At school, we first meet the quieter boy. Let's call him Jay. He accidentally bumps into the school's top troublemaker. Let's just say the school bully boss. The guy demands an apology, but Jay refuses. After all, it wasn't his fault. The bully was the one who came charging him like a wrecking ball. That doesn't sit well with the thug, who follows Jay to class and starts harassing him. He keeps taunting Jay by mentioning someone named G. Apparently, G is Jay's best friend, and everyone knows not to mess with G. He's strong, sharp, and has Jay's back no matter what. People even jokingly call him Jay's bodyguard. Just when things start getting ugly, G storms in and knocks the bully down with one solid punch. A proper beatdown begins, until a teacher shows up and stops the fight. Still, punishment follows. The bully gets on duty, while Jay and G are forced to write apology letters. Yep, classic school discipline. Turns out Jay and G have been inseparable since they were 8. Jay lost his parents when he was young, and G's parents, both busy doctors, let him stay with Jay's grandmother. From that moment on, they became family. Jay is more of the quiet, bookish type, while G is all about sports and confidence. Total opposites, but perfect besties. Later that day, Jay's birthday is celebrated sweetly by his grandma. And of course, G is right there with them. The bond they share is genuinely heartwarming. The next day, G is getting a haircut while Jay is reading a magazine. That's when things get interesting. They spot photos of 2 very different types of girls in the magazine. One dressed bold and glamorous, the other elegant and mature. G is clearly drawn to the classy one, while Jay is swooning over the bolder style. Naturally, this sparks a silly argument about who's hotter, which escalates into G snatching the magazine and running off while Jay chases him like a man on a mission. Their playful chaos is interrupted when Jay suddenly feels dizzy. He has occasional health issues, and G immediately comes to his aid, showing how much he cares. Meanwhile, a new girl transfers to their school. Let's call her Hannah. She's quiet, beautiful, and has this mysterious aura. On her first day, she skips around the school and then randomly goes to the infirmary to nap. What a way to make an entrance. Now, remember that photo from the start? Yep, she's the girl in it. Jay later feels unwell again, so G takes him to the infirmary. And guess who's there? Hannah, overhearing them argue over the magazine girl again. The moment she walks out, the boys freeze. She's so stunning that they practically stop breathing. In class, when Hannah is introduced officially, every boy instantly becomes interested, while the girls are clearly jealous. Hannah has that kind of presence, effortless and magnetic. At home, Jay and G play a game, and the loser has to wear a ridiculous shirt in public. Of course, Jay loses. As they're walking outside, they bump into Hannah again, who suddenly hugs Jay tightly. Turns out, her brother used to wear that exact same shirt, and she mistook Jay for him in a moment of emotional confusion. Realizing her mistake, she runs off, super embarrassed. And the boys? They're left speechless. From that point, G makes up his mind. He wants to know more about this mysterious girl. One day after school, they sneak off to grab some beer. Yeah, they're underage and pulling some risky tricks, only to find Hannah already there, sipping casually like a queen. G and Jay are blown away by her confidence. Hannah, despite her beauty, is quite reserved, and as we'll later discover, she has her own secret habits and struggles. Back at school, there's gym class. G notices Hannah sitting alone, saying she doesn't have the right outfit. Being the sweetheart he is, G gives her his spare uniform. When she comes out wearing it, the entire class gasps. It's adorable and a bit romantic. The boy lending his clothes to the girl moment we all secretly love. Fast forward to 2023. That same man from the beginning is watching a program featuring a famous artist. And yep, it's Hannah. She's now a well-known celebrity, successful and admired by all. We jump back again to the past, where Jay is at a bookstore feeling unwell once more. That same bully from earlier, still bitter, catches him alone and drags him to a dark alley with his goons. They beat him brutally, not knowing Jay already had serious kidney issues. The damage from this attack pushes his condition over the edge. Meanwhile, G, tossing and turning at home, senses something is wrong. It's like he can feel Jay's pain even from afar. Jay ends up in the hospital in critical condition. When G finds out, he's furious, blaming himself for not protecting Jay when he needed him most. And that is just the beginning. So, the story takes a dramatic turn when our quiet hero Jay gets a life-altering diagnosis. The doctors say he needs a kidney transplant, or his condition could become fatal. Everyone's shaken, but our charming rebel friend G, who secretly cares way more than he shows, immediately volunteers his kidney without a second thought. But here's the catch. His mom's a doctor, and she's totally against it. Still, the boy stands firm. The surgery happens, and through that pain, their friendship deepens. Now, they literally share a part of each other. Fast forward a month, and neither of them has returned to school yet. One of their classmates, a sweet, slightly anxious Hannah, is starting to worry. We're the two heartthrobs of the school. But while she's stressing out, a bunch of jealous girls corner her and try to bully her. Just when things get ugly, our boys make a heroic entry, rescuing her like at a Kdrama climax. She can't help but blush, and from that moment, her heart starts to drift toward them. Later, the boys end up in the school bathroom where they bump into the wild party guy. You know, the one who's always throwing weekend rakers. He invites them to his next chaos-filled Sunday party. Life starts to feel a bit normal again. One focuses on studying, the other on basketball. But soon, something strange starts happening. The quiet boy, Jay, who used to write with his left hand, suddenly starts using his right. Weird, right? Then one day, while they're out selling flowers to earn some cash, he spots a bird and totally freaks out. He's never been scared of birds before. What's going on? Meanwhile, our rebel buddy G takes a bold move. With a bouquet in hand, he walks over to the sweet girl Hannah and charmingly asks if she'll join him at the weekend party. She says yes, and he's over the moon. At the party, everything's fun and wild, until emotions get serious. Jay and Hannah sneak off and have a real heart-to-heart. He wants to confess something, but the words just won't come out. Then, out of nowhere, he realizes he doesn't need glasses anymore. He can see everything perfectly. That's not normal. Something is definitely changing in him. Later, back home, the boys talk. G confesses he really likes Hannah. He even asks Jay if he likes her too. Jay lies and says, nah, she's not my type, claiming he likes more daring girls. G feels relieved for now, but the peace doesn't last. The grandma's precious necklace goes missing during lunch. Later, in Hannah's bag, not only do they find the necklace, but also a music player that clearly wasn't hers. Turns out, Hannah has a habit. She steals things. She's a klepto, something she's been hiding for a long time. Flash forward to 2023, and she's a famous artist now, loved by fans. But old habits die hard. She's still secretly swiping things. And the same mysterious guy from earlier is watching her on TV, realizing she hasn't changed at all. Back in the past, G finds out about the theft and distances himself from her. Jay doesn't know why they've suddenly gone cold, but no one's talking. Eventually, the necklace is returned quietly, no drama. But one night, Jay catches Hannah red-handed, stealing from a store. He doesn't get angry. He gently asks, why do you do this? And the mood is strangely romantic. The lighting, the atmosphere, it's like something out of a movie. She doesn't answer, but he starts to understand. She's not evil, she's just broken. Then, Jay finds himself face-to-face with a gang, trying to save a kid who's getting dragged into a dark alley by the same party guy. Even though he knows he's no match, he bravely fights back and gets beaten up badly again. But just in time, his friend, our rebel G, shows up and saves him. On the way home, they argue. Jay defends Hannah, insisting she didn't steal the necklace. G's furious. Why are you always defending her? She's a thief. Next morning, while G sleeps in, he stumbles across a notebook. In it, he finds a message from his friend. Maybe he's starting to understand things a little differently now. Back at school, Hannah offers juice to Jay. G sees it and warns, don't drink it. She's a thief. But Jay ignores him, choosing to trust her. Jay had started noticing some big changes in G lately. He even called his mom and told her he can see clearly without glasses now, and he started using his right hand to write. His mom explained that's because a part of your memory got transferred to him from the organ donation. Yep, Jay had given G his kidney, and along with it, some memories and habits transferred too, even the feelings he had for Hannah. G was feeling emotions he never did before. Fast forward to the weekend, Sunday to be exact. G got all dressed up, showered, and sprayed himself with perfume. Meanwhile, Hannah was off trying to steal again. G caught her red-handed at the store and pulled her outside. Jay showed up too and asked G, why do you keep siding with her? Do you like her or something? And G admitted it. Yes, from the moment I saw her in that medical room, I liked her. Jay snapped, stay away from her. You don't know what kind of girl she really is. G simply replied, mind your own business. Now listen, this part might sound strange, but it's what I read in the subtitles. I'm just sharing it. Apparently, during Hannah's periods, she gets this uncontrollable urge to steal, like a real compulsion. Just like how some girls get cranky or emotional, she gets this wild rush to commit theft. Weird logic, I know, but that's what the show says. Anyway, one day in class, another girl's purse went missing. People immediately suspected Hannah again, but soon the purse was found. It had just slipped into her own bag somehow. Still, rumors spread across the class. Hannah ran out, clearly shaken. G followed her, asked what happened, but she just walked off silently. Back in class, people were still gossiping. G stormed over to Jay and demanded, why did you tell everyone? Why are you spreading lies about her? Jay said coldly, it's not lies. It's the truth. And you better stop defending her. That was it. G lost it and punched Jay. The two of them got into a full-blown fight. The teacher broke it up quickly and called Grandma. She was shocked. Those two were always like brothers, never fought like this. Time passed. The boys stopped talking altogether. Things were icy between them. One day, Grandma collapsed on the road. G found her and rushed her to the hospital. Jay came running too. While Grandma was in surgery, the two of them started spending time together again, caring for her, waiting, sharing memories. Slowly, their friendship began to heal. But tragedy struck. Grandma passed away a few days later. G was heartbroken. He had no family left. His parents were already gone, and now Grandma too. Jay's mom offered to take G in, said she'd take care of his studies and living expenses. But G declined. A few days later, he left a letter and disappeared. From that moment on, Jay never saw him again. 18 years passed. Back to the present. Jay is all grown up now, with a totally different look. He's meeting someone after a long time. From a distance, we see a familiar face. It's G. And guess who's with him? Hannah. After all those years, the three of them finally reunite. They smile. There's peace in their eyes. The drama ends on a heartwarming note, focused more on friendship than romance. It's not exactly clear who ends up with whom romantically, and maybe that's okay. Because sometimes, friendship really is the most powerful bond of all. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.